excited to have some of you here with me already. I am so excited to share this time and space with you. What a powerful and potent time. And you may feel, sense, and know that, today is the day of the week that Archangel Michael's energy and the blue flame of divine will is the strongest on our planet Monday, here where I am. And I have my Archangel Michael blue flame dragon sitting here with me. And his energy will be very strong in our activation. I'm just so excited what Spirit has. Oh, happy birthday! I'm so excited with the blessings that Spirit has in store for us collectively and individually. And thank you so much. I've got to have my inner child as always. I'm very playful energy. Franny, hello, hello. I love you, love you. Um, so I wanted to begin, and I know so many of us have been like anticipating and like waiting, if I can speak for this. It is a throat chakra day. um, and we've got this great conjunction that is shifting away. We've got Jupiter and Saturn coming together, 0 degrees in Aquarius. I'm an Aquarius. I don't know if some of you know that already. So I'm really, really excited about everything that's opening for us. Um, the time of greater consciousness. But there's some interesting energies that are coming in to support us because it's awakening. Obviously, we know, this group knows, the older souls know. It's not like an instant, like the light switch turns on and all of a sudden, we're all awakened. But the doorways are opening and everything is being amplified. And I don't know if you guys have noticed this. I've noticed this in readings that I'm doing and just in like the day to day, that the voice of negativity has amplified. But that's so that we know it's there. That script, so much of the, human conditioning, it's so deep and underlying that a lot of times we don't even hear it, recognize it, know that it's happening when it's like squashing all of our dreams. It's stomping all over the amazing ideas that we get, and the divine inspiration, the divine wisdom is our protection. And so while some of the voice of negativity has gotten stronger and louder, it's so that we can't deny it. And the voice of wisdom is getting stronger than before. Hello, hello. So in that, you'll hear, well, we're still in the human dimension, and we're going to hear that voice of negativity. We're going to hear that voice of fear, especially when we're getting those great ideas and we're wanting to put them into play. So think about this as our throat chakra is being activated, sharing, you're receiving a divine download of wisdom, but it's also about you sharing that wisdom with the world. Every single one of you who's here has that in the part of their plan. And so we are receiving protection, and wisdom is our protection. When you know the truth, when you know spiritual law, and you hear, the naysayer coming in and talking all this BS to you, but when you have the divine wisdom within you, you can say, I heard that, but I know what the truth is. So you are not going to have victory within me. And oh, thank you, everyone. I wanted to show you, this was one of the crystals, the geode, that was one of the crystals that the angels brought forward for this awakening. And where I thought this was so interesting, the geode in particular is think about that. We are receiving an activation, but it's really lighting up the wisdom that's already inside of us. This is you on the inside. And this is us on the outside. You know what I mean? Like we are wearing this human mask. Um, but all this wisdom is inside of us. So this they're calling it the Christmas star. I think of it as the Christ consciousness star that is activating this wisdom with it's already within us. And there's something for some of us to realize. So we're moving towards more humanitarian phase. But a lot of you, we're speaking, it's, it's like preaching to the choir. You're already humanitarians. So while we are awakening to greater service and, sharing our gifts with the world here with our throat, a lot of us, I've noticed this like in our sessions lately, that some of us, because we're already humanitarians, we might be actually having to bring balance to that. We're maybe connecting with greater joy and fun and lightness. And that would lead to the second crystal that the angels brought forward for us today, titanium quartz. Hello, Sherry. Um, and the titanium quartz, and I just want you to feel, sense, and know. We're feeling this activation. They're actually placing this beneath us now. And it's a light body activator as well, but it's to connect us with joy. So if we have been heavy because our service has been, out of balance, where we're getting depleted, where we're getting drained, because that's not about the highest and the best for everyone. So if we're suffering through our service, it's really not karmically balanced. So some of us, while yes, we're moving on into a deeper phase of humanitarian on a global level, some of us already healers, helpers, counselors are going to be called to bring more balance into our work so that we feel more joy, through our service, because every single one of you super um, uh, connected with the humanitarian, um, what is the term that I'm wanting to use? The archetype. Okay. So there's going to be greater self-awareness on our planet. But again, some of us in, our spiritual group, we've been like uber self-aware, and bringing more lightness into that self-awareness so that it's not quite so heavy for us. Um, One of the really exciting things, the cherubim are with us right now. Sherry, um, hello, my dear friends. Angelia, oh, I'm so happy to see you. The cherubim, they're the wisdom keepers, and they're around us right now. So I just want you to feel, sense, and know the cherubim, they're second highest in the hierarchy of the angelic realms. They're known as the voices of divine wisdom. And the keepers of divine knowledge, their name meaning the fullness of divine wisdom, or the fullness of God's knowledge. So I just want you to feel them around you. And I want you to imagine that beautiful star of cosmic consciousness, this Christmas star, that star of cosmic consciousness is radiating its light directly upon you. And we're going to honor both the light and the dark. Allow this time for reflection so we know how to attune ourselves to this higher level of the Aquarian age. There's a lot of karmic balance that's happening. And in the karmic balance, like we said, some of us will be getting more serious on this planet, and some of us will be lightening up and doing a little bit of both. Where do we need to take more responsibility, and where do we need to lighten up? So allow the balance to come into your system. And let this star of illumination shine upon you. Feel it activating the higher chakras. And awakening your voice. Feel the light from this cosmic consciousness star pouring through you and through your energy body, pouring in to the earth. And for those of us that feel connected with this, knowing that the crystals that have been placed within the earth by the pure star beings, that those are activating and opening and anchoring divine wisdom onto our planet. But you have crystals placed within you, crystals of wisdom, just like the geode. And your personal crystals of divine wisdom that have been planted within your human energy field are being activated now. So let us breathe while the cherubim surround us, opening the gateways for divine wisdom to be anchored here on earth. On an individual and a global level, there is truth to the statement, being armed with knowledge. Knowledge is what assures your safety and security. Feel Archangel Michael radiating his light at the back of the neck. Angel Faith is with us as well. They're anchoring the blue ray of divine will. It is the will of the divine that we experience this awakening. And as the knowledge is activated, the wisdom is reactivated within us. More and more, our planet will align with divine will. As you're feeling this cosmic consciousness, cosmic wisdom star shining upon us, see it piercing the veil of mental garbage that rests upon our planet. And when you see this happening, because there's so many of us all around the world that are awakening to this, you'll see many rays of light from the star piercing that veil of mental garbage. It is being dematerialized by our collective intention to live in the truth of oneness, in union with one another, in love, in understanding, in kindness. Do you feel it? I want to know what you're feeling. Please, anyone who's willing to share what they're feeling right now through this. I'm seeing very clearly what our collective consciousness can do. Yay. We are coming in to greater oneness. And here's the thing, here's one of the things that we're releasing and letting go of. The feeling that we need somebody to come in and save us. We are our own saviors. Oh, that's lovely. We are our own saviors. So if any of us on any level has been waiting for something to come in and sweep away all the bad, sweep away all the negativity, let's take our power back. It is you and our fellow human beings that are going to create the change. Yes, we don't want to do it on our own. We want to do it linked up with our true divine nature. I'm thinking of a pillar of light coming through us. It is all of us working together. It is that divine wisdom that each of us carries within us that is truly being activated. Your beauty, your wisdom, unique. Notice where you're finding the energy is activated the most within you now. Beautiful. Your wisdom, your power. And we know the truth. Okay, so we're wanting this more peaceful and loving world. It starts within us. That peace starts within us. It starts within our soul group, our families, our individual relationships. It's where it starts, our relationship with ourselves, with our inner being. So I want you to feel this cosmic consciousness, divine wisdom. You can give it permission now. Give the divine wisdom within you permission now to govern over not only your relationship with the collective, but govern over your relationship with all living beings, especially those who are the most intimate, the closest relationships. This is how we create a new era. And it is going to get easier and easier. So allow Archangel Michael to offer his blue flame sword to you now, clearing away the fear-based energy and replacing it with divine truth, divine wisdom. Archangel Michael just said something that speaks to the fact that, we got a lot of older souls here. He said, "You've been working at this for a long time." And this is part of, we heard a lot about this great conjunction connecting with, karma and rewards. So there's a lot of good that you have been, a lot of good work that you've done. And this awakening, this time of great awakening, it's where a lot of us are feeling the good come back to us. All that good that you've been putting out coming back to you. So I want you to feel this and allow your shoulders to relax, allow your neck to relax. Allow yourself to receive a blessing, releasing the threat in the back of the neck and replacing it with support. Releasing threat, replacing with support. You are being armed with knowledge that will protect you more than ever before from the lower frequencies of this planet. And we're only going to continue to be called to build our energy field, our human energy field. Great strength, but we're receiving a download for this today. And it doesn't surprise me with Archangel Michael's energy that there's greater protection coming in. So that, our throat, we need protection to allow our voice and our truth, and think about it, a lot of us have shared wisdom, shared the wisdom, and, we got beat down for it. We got killed for it. So here's the thing. There's going to be a greater receptivity on our planet for the wisdom that you have to offer. So I know, some of us may have had that hesitation. Go ahead and with Archangel Michael now, you can hand over those past experiences where you shared your wisdom and it didn't turn out well for you. Whether it was persecution, shame, whatever it was, whatever the earthly response to that was, be willing to let that go today. Because more and more, and we're talking about hundreds of years, so it'll be beyond beyond us, but more and more, the humanity will be open to the wisdom, and you are paving the way. You have paved the way. You're continuing to pave the way. So let us be willing to let that go. And it's interesting that a lot of that has come through because of religion. And so the Christ light is helping to release that for us today. Where we have experienced spiritual persecution. We are coming more fully into our form. And we will be supported and protected every step of the way. And Archangel Michael is holding us at the base of the skull. Oh, thank you. Feel Michael holding at the base of the skull, at the forehead. We're clearing the subconscious layers. It's safe for the wisdom within you to be activated and to come to the surface of your being more than ever before. Please forgive life for the times that you felt punished for sharing wisdom. We're going to let that go. And if you can make that commitment, this is a time of commitment. We offer ourselves, we are committed, we are loyal to divine wisdom. Every cell of our body is loyal to divine wisdom. Every atom of our being, loyal to divine wisdom. Let divine knowledge and wisdom be anchored into our consciousness like never before. Our mental bodies are receiving an upgrade, as well as the mental body of the earth receiving an upgrade. Wow. I just saw a huge chunk of sulfur cleansing. So we're talking that level of cleansing. And I wanted to offer something today too, and it came through in a session that I did one-to-one. Hello, Mallory, whenever you whenever you see this. I was connecting earlier, it was last week, I guess. The herb agrimony came forward. It's highly protective. It's also connected with like good luck, but it's really highly protective. And what I didn't know, so it kept coming in the session that I was doing today. And I was like, I thought it was okay. Well, I knew that it came through for me earlier, and I thought maybe my guides are just trying to push that down. And and they said, no, it's for everyone. So I said, oh, okay, agrimony. And I didn't know that its planet is Jupiter and its element is air. So yeah, it is very powerful. And the fact that, again, this awakening, Archangel Michael's energy, the protection, you are protected. You are loved. You are held. So allow for the highest aspects of yourself to shine. Let your service be fun. Even sharing your wisdom, let that be fun and light, especially for those who've experienced a lot of heaviness around this. And the purple and the gold light from the Christ ray are beaming into our beings. Our power, our wisdom, our understanding, our true connection to oneness, feeling the connection between ourselves and all living beings. Let the voice of judgment and criticism be dematerialized. The voice of wisdom that sometimes can be subtle is now amplifying. Archangel Michael and Angel Faith, his divine complement, are activating our ear chakras now along with our throat. The voice of wisdom, the voice of truth, the voice that aligns us with our true soul contracts is amplifying in the most loving, supportive, and safe way today. Feel that. And there's a pyramid, a blue pyramid that Michael placed within us with the point down at the throat and the other 2 points at the ears. Feel that now. Feel how grounding that is. Wow, that feels so strong. And we have another gift, and this is the lark tree, very large, very large. I'm just going to say pine-like tree, the lark tree, larger than life almost, within us. And it's a tree associated with Saturn. And it's also linked to connecting with the divine realms, particularly the angelic realms. And we are receiving this activation in our light body now. Feel yourself awakening. All the divine wisdom, the codes within you, lighting up. And you'll feel, sense and know now that this cosmic Christ star is shining upon your lower dantian beneath the belly button. This is your treasure chest within your human energy field. Feel your personal gifts being activated. How are you feeling? Oh, pressure on the third eye. Yes. I was feeling that, yeah, a lot today, right? I can feel those activations happening. Yeah. And this being the time, yes, very, very grand frequencies. Okay, so I just want you to feel that if you can imagine, and I've not been using this a lot lately, but as we're aligning with divine will on this planet, we're moving into a time and an era where we align more with the will of the cosmic heart. As we do this, you can also think about it as, again, being open to the dreams and the desires that the divine has for you. I am opening up to the wisdom I require so that the dreams the universe has for me can come true. If you can affirm that with me now. That you are open to receiving the activation of the divine wisdom, this memory it's already in here, it's already within you. So it's not even so much that we're receiving downloads or uploads or anything, it's just the activation of what's already within you. And some of this has been with you since the beginning of your unique soul coming into life. Let us together open up to that wisdom that we require to be activated today so that the dreams the divine has for us can come true. Which means aligning with our mission. And our mission isn't just about service, it's also about joy and love and peace within our beings. Each of you receiving your own unique activation now. If there's an idea, a divine idea, divine inspiration within you that needs to be brought to the surface today, let this begin to occur right now. Does anybody want to share what they're feeling for their personal activation? I would love to hear about that. Bliss. Oh, thank you for sharing that. You will feel some of the higher chakras and even the brain itself saturated with the divine light. Yeah, that's beautiful. Lightning inside. Your crown and third eye glowing. I love it. Yeah. Oh, heart, that's lovely. Wonderful. A lot of releasing. Oh, I'm so happy. Kim, thank you for sharing that. Sparks. Oh, so that's so cool that you've been getting those messages and we're just validating each other. Isn't that the best thing when you hear or you get a reading or someone's challenging or channeling channeling um that it just validates what you already know. And that just tells you it's like, "Oh my gosh, it proves how in tune you are." You there's so much that you already know. And thank you for saying that, Angelina, too, because one of the things that I want to say about that is this is an opportunity for us to honor our psychic senses. So if we've been thinking, what I'm getting in my meditation isn't that big of a deal, or, really kind of spirit talks to us in so many different ways. Some of us get a lot of vision, some of us get just those knowings, those feelings. Honor the many different ways that the divine speaks to you. And even though you might think a mess, sorry about that if you, I lost you for a moment there, but if a message that you're getting seems simple, the simplest messages, honestly, are the most powerful. And a lot of times when we get those simple messages, we don't really give them a whole lot of attention. We're like, yeah, that sounds like something, good enough, whatever. But it really is the answer. And if we followed that maybe simple yet profound guidance, it is the alchemy that we need to transform our lives and transform, the weakness into strength, pain into path, all of that. So let us honor how wise we really are, that we have all this wisdom inside of us, and honor all of our angels and guides who have been with us, again, since the birth of our really distinct, unique being into the universe. Our higher selves, who is giving us wisdom bombs every day. Let us honor this so our connection with eternal wisdom can get even stronger. And let us offer gratitude for all of the guidance that we've ever received in this physical form. Every time, just right here and right now. Thank you for guiding me, divine. Thank you for guiding me every step of the way, every single day. From this moment forward, I am more open to your guidance, to your wisdom, to your truth than ever before. Is that Rachel? Hello, hello. You are intuitive, you are wise, you are a wise one. That's so cool. Yeah, you guys have been getting that wisdom has been coming through to you. Look how in tune you are. Look, oh, I love you so much. Look how, um, it's like you're having drop the mic moments all the time. Let's start honoring those and valuing those more. You are intuitive. You are wise. Oh, thank you so much, everyone. I can feel a lot of movement even in my skull. I feel like my skull is like expanding a little bit, opening. I know we're more hard-headed as we get older, but I literally feel stretching happening around the top of the head. Oh, Kimberly, hello, hello. Oh, beautiful. Oh, wonderful. Oh, I'm so glad that you found this. Yes. So we are receiving right now, as we've gotten so much love and so much protection. We're going to get some balance in our psychic senses. All of our chakras, both inner and outer body, have psychic senses and psychic gifts. And energetically, we're going to receive a shift to the human energy field. So if there's areas where we're closed down, where we want to be open, or areas where we're open that we want to have a little bit more protection around, this is a time where this shift can occur. It's another way of saying we're tuning and turning down the voice of distortion, the voice of lies, ignorance, and we're turning up the voice of truth, the voice of wisdom. And I just saw a megaphone. So it's like divine wisdom is getting a megaphone right now. Yes, thank you, Lori. Yes, we fully allow this upgrade to occur wherever it needs to in our own unique being. And I literally just saw a bright star right here in the forehead and the light shining so brightly in all directions, but particularly up and down. So you can feel that happening within. Oh, I missed what Franny said. But I'm sure she just brought in some serious divine wisdom. Yeah, body buzz, yes. We got a body high in the best of ways. And that's what I've told my teenager before. I'm like, that's why we meditate. One of the reasons why we do it, we get we get high in these frequencies. Thank you for resharing what Franny said. Oh, thank you. Giving birth to a whole new body. Yes, we'll take it. We'll take it. It's almost like just like keep using the the geode, but just like that, it's we're our beauty, our inner beauty and wisdom being exposed out in to the light, onto the planet. Yes. Okay, we're getting some more grounding and anchoring in our energy fields. And each one of us have our totem animals with us, our spirit helpers, our dragon friends, our unicorns, all of our helpers working to bring things into balance and harmony within our system. Okay. So, another thing that is occurring, and they just want us to hold space for this now, just the way that we are together right now. We're in a community of light, connected with even some kindred spirits, I have to say, here. And ooh, owl and whales, I love that. Ooh, lots of all that wisdom. Even the Akashic wisdom keepers, the whales, that's beautiful. How right on is that? So, well, what I want you to imagine is us together more and more connected with like-minded people, because so much of us, we felt, and especially this time, so isolated. This new era is about us coming together and feeling the love of community that honors us, because as light workers, we've had been put in the fire a lot by the very community that we're supposed to feel connected with. Let Archangel Michael clear that out of our system and clear whatever blockages within us that, would make us feel like we must be isolated, or our soul group, our kindreds, our people are so far away. I want you to feel us banding together now. And let us just feel the love and the wisdom of each one of us gathering here, whether in this moment, live in time, or later, that we are together. We honor each other and the wisdom that each one of us brings, the gifts that each one of us brings to the table. And we're going to see each other. We're going to know each other. We're going to experience each other on a deeper level in the coming months and the coming years of this new age. So I want you to imagine yourself being connected with people that honor who you are and that you find are really easy for you to honor who they are. People that hold space for you and you easily hold space for. People you can laugh with, be light with, and at the same time, be serious when you need to. You can work together and play together. They do exist. We're here together now. more and more may we be aligned. I'm going to use Louise Hay's words, on the checkerboard of life, the checkerboard of life with our kindreds, with souls that we truly connect with and are uplifted by, that bring great joy and peace into our experience. I see magenta light above us, so we're receiving activation of our soul star chakras, and you can even see a pillar of light coming through the system, the energy body, and anchoring in to the earth star. As above, so below. May you reap the rewards of all of the good that you've done here. And may everyone be blessed. All living beings be blessed by this karmic balance that's occurring. Archangel Michael and our infinite, our higher selves coming in to comb through our human energy fields, bringing us in a perfect balance and harmony from this session. They're going to go comb through, clear out anything else that you don't need, and really integrate, weaving into your system the gifts that you've received. So just take some nice deep breaths. Allow yourself to come into divine perfection, harmony, and balance, so that as you leave here today, you are refreshed, rebirthed, revitalized, renewed, whole, and infinitely blessed. All living beings are infinitely blessed by this. Your energy field's not going to be too open, not going to be too closed, just right. I just want to offer my sincere gratitude to everyone who is showed up here today and boosted this session. I am so grateful. And I just want to let you know too that in the link below, that 21 days of with the angels, with the activation with each one of the angels, starts January 1st. And if you'd like to be part of that, I know some of you have signed up, you're ready to go. And if you've ordered individual activations, I'm going to start working on those next week. So you guys are going to be hearing from me, and I'm really excited. If you want to join, I would love to have you with those 21 days of activations. And I just want to send my, again, love and gratitude to everyone who is involved. No worries if you feel like you missed it. You're here now. And in a few minutes, when I shut this off, you'll be able to watch the whole and be part of the whole thing. So I adore you. Thank you so much for being here with me. Oh, thank you, Sherry Ann. That means so much to me. I am so grateful. Mwah, everyone. I love you. Thank you for bringing your power into the space today. Thank you so much. Blessings to all. Take care, everyone. I love you.